Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been long without posting. My name is Eli Twist and I'm here for you. It's story time. Nziza kuyomba leero tewali bintu bya mirembe, you guys. Kamba bulire. This video is called Finally I Got the National ID. Uganda system, it's all corrupt. One day, Uratuka, is it? One day, just one day.
It's about to go down.
But anyway, you guys, I'm saying, yes, one day. Can I take you back to the time I decided to get the national ID? Okay, it was 2018. 2018, my friends came to me and they said, it's actually very important for us to get the national ID. You do have the national ID? I was like, I don't have it. What can we do? They told me the process, this and this and this and that. Smanya, you have to get to Smanya who? Chairman. After chairman, you go, you take the letter to this, after this, or this, or after over this, over there is another one. I'm not remembering. Yes. They told me a lot. For me, I ended on the chairman part because you guys, before telling you all the story, yes, I know I'm a very lazy girl. I'm very neglective. I'm very careless. I know that it's in my blood. But you guys, to be fair and considerate about the system, why do you guys have to separate yourself? This or here, the chairman there, the smile, the Giso the other side, the Nila the other side. You have to move that one day. You have to be keeping on along the road, moving from this person to the other person, the other person to the other person. A lot of time is wasted and money. Why do you English? Don't fail me, because no, siri mumundu yakufailinga tuzungu lwaliro. I'm here to tell you the story. Siyomba. But anyway, you guys, why don't you get the office where you guys you sit down and we understand from the other office it's Giso, this one is Giso, this one is chairman, this one is who, this one is Nila. Why don't you do that instead of making us to move all along the process and no uliranga manyiga kuweddemu, because we are people to changing nze nkyusa kati. You see the first process nze nakyuka nakuma ku chairman. You're making things hard, but tawali chintu chili straight in Uganda. The ID, you get the national ID. National ID etwala a year to get the national ID. Just discussing to take a year. Now, Zena koma ku chairman, because I didn't have any straight reason or something serious for me to suffer to have that national ID. Era, I'm not that person who likes prolonged things. Ebintu byokunziza eno neno sibyagala. The moment you do that, I withdraw right away. Back to the story. So after a lot was said, meeting different people, they ask you about the national ID. You don't have the national ID. First of all, all my lines were not registered in my names. So this is where I find myself to having different numbers in a year, because the people who registered my lines, that is another story. I register like 3 lines a year. I changed lines last year. mean, even this is the message to anybody who was, accusing me to be busy, to be very unserious in life. I don't want to be rude, but buli kimu kibeerako n'ensonga yakyo. Ate si buli kaseera ogenda kwogera ku nsonga eyo. Not everything has to be told. Si buli kimu kyolina kyogerako. Waliwo ebintu ebirina okujja n'obipaasinga. You understand? Era woba ng'oli esimanya buli kimu ogenda kyogerako, togenda malako n'eneeseno. Because you're going to be explaining the person today. You again explain the same person tomorrow. You explain the same person the previous day. You explain the same person after a year. The reason why you don't have the national ID. People who understand. But everybody was accusing me. But anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is, as well as they are concerned. Back to the business, to the story. But I think I'm a bad storyteller. I started the journey last year of having the national ID. I knew once I'm starting, it's actually not easy. I knew. So I gave myself time. I was like, let me see what happens. It happens. Let me go for it because I need it. I need to travel this and this and that. So I went there. I started in January. I went to the chairman, wrote me the letter, and luckily the chairman was going there. By the time I went to the office, the chairman was going to the Nila Kawempe. So he wrote and I went with him. And the other guy, the national ID was for the other guy. So I went with them. So going to the Nila, we went to the Nila and we filled in the forms, whatever they asked me, even the information I wasn't even concerned about. No, I tried to call the parents, blah, 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 blah. I filled in the whatever, thinking that the process is done. Mafia processing jikubi ya masasi ne kawali kumbe. The real film actually, not the story. Film yadala eja, the real story ja kumpi. Kati, they told me 3 months. Nga I didn't never kubera ready to repeat. Let me get nentula 3 months. After 3 months nengenda yokunira nebangamba tenaba. First disappointment nenzirayo ogwokubiri engamba tebannaba. Second disappointment. The third disappointment, I went there and I found the guy. He asked me actually what's wrong. He was working there. I told him my national ID, I registered the national ID in January. You guys, how do you tell me that it's not yet ready? I want to use it, blah, 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 blah. I'm in need of it right away. Can you help me? He was like, yes, I can help you. We agreed about it, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, the guy told me in 1 week he's going to give me the national ID. I was like, but you give me time. You just give me time. 1 week passed. I actually communicated. I gave him the extra days, thinking that, be with them. He was like, okay, you give me some more time, some more 2 weeks. Anyway, there's more. Maybe Ghana. When namuwezo nemanya this guy, Chaikamuyai. So I didn't go to him. I first went back to the Nila. When I went back to the Nila, they told me, I remember even there is a brown man. He told me, let me help you. What do you want? He went and checked when the national ID, the information is in their computer, even the picture, I see it. But he told me this national ID cannot be processed. Tesobola kufuluma. Or genda kusimanya ku police, nofuna ebbaluwa ya police, nomala n'ogireeta. What do you mean? Nebiwanvu wa mamaze. Remember, you guys, I have never even went to any police. I don't even know where the police is at. Kati ntandikirewa. I came back home. Speaking to the chairman, I told him, bangambi ntwalira ebbaluwa ya police. He was like, no, tekisoboka. Kambakubire nabakubira ebbaluwa. That is the way we do our things. Tesobola kugira ID. Nagamba kale oba bakusabye ebbaluwa genda ongibawe so that yofune little national ID. Namugamba kale nengenda ku polisi, simanya kira kisasi police, writing the letter. Remember, you guys, buli wengenda nina okulekawo ssente era ngenzaawo ssente transport. So nenzira ewakirama nangamba kati twalayo nengenda kunira nangamba nenjibawa sokotuwemu obudde biki nembawo obudde 3 hours tebansoma nebamala nebansoma. Your national ID is not yet ready. When is it getting ready? Because I'm tired. People, I have invested a lot of money here. You have told me that you're going to give it to me after me giving you the police. Whatever. That is the system. That is how our system is. Mind you, by that time, simanyi ebyuma oba bibadde ki. Buli wengenayo ebyuma birina okufa. Ngamba WhatsApp. Nga people, they are actually complaining. This one, simanya birth certificate. This one, blah 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 blah. They are slow. Nga akavuya kali Uganda. So I feel like, you know what? Tewali kiddako. Kati omu nangamba ezo national ID enkadde. Bano bamala buddebu. Tezigenda fuluma genda oddemu obwewandiise bupya. I was like, lwaki temwakiŋŋambiddewo? Okusinga okuntwaza simanya ku police biki okumala sente zange n'obudde bwange. Because I feel like slapping everybody there. Because obusungu bwannenya nempulira nga nkooye. Actually. Coming back home, sitting down, thinking about it, ngamba kati ki ekiddako. Oyo guy nankubira ngamba, you come, we see, thinking that agenda kupa national ID. Ngamba manyi jangu nkuwandiise bupya. Anyway, tewali option yeriwo. Kati nga mpulira nga nesuubirya nzigwamu kimu kintamye. I'm very exhausted about it. So naziramu nakola biki nangamba kati linda kubanga zino mpya tetumanyi bwe bagenda ziteekamu information biki. Wait for it. Empower. After some like 3 months, nibampereza message. See ako picking. They told me that your national ID is in the process. Actually, they are renewing it. Chokanga is renewing. I'm just getting a new one. Ngamba kali. Thinking that next month bagenda kumpereza nti jangu ichine. Nyagukwako. Naguddako. Jemizi mukaaga sinabafuna national ID. Trying to, ebiseera bya elections bisimala biki obululu ngene mufune national ID. Then trying with my Mami Destiny, we go in there the national ID era nga tinaba nibazibuza ekipapula. Banange, you guys, That time I came back, I cried real tears because I have never, it called for a lot of attention, patience, time, money, everything. It's like sacrificing yourself to get the national ID there. System here, Uganda. Just a card, imagine. You guys, you mean Nemo season now but you bakola? No. Second time, Sabidinako. I saw them giving out the national ID. I was like, let me try. I see. That is when they told me it's actually out. But it's not here. Nengamba kati ate ngenda zungira wa okumala sente zange nganji kinyiridde wa. Nsimanyi obeeribwa. The guy told me, if you don't want okuzunga eno neno, you give me money and I get it for you. Because of the exhaustion I had. I don't know whether it's the right word to use. Omanyi okuva mu kukoowa naye nga I'm beyond okukoowa. Exhausted. Anything you want, I can do for you so that you give it to me. Because I was totally done with it. I paid the money and they brought it. Yeah, well, is it? Let me get it and I show you. Oh, here. I don't have to show the national ID in the camera because you guys want. Why is that funny light? Anyway, yeah, that's my story. But this thingy, yeah. I'm now darker, but anyway, I'm tired. So that is the story of today. Finally, I got the national ID. I'm super, I'm different. I won't say that how can I explain the way I feel? Of course, yes. I'm an adult, and I'm an adult. Most of the people I have, most of the friends, they don't have it. So I'm actually different. I'm now different. I'm now different from them. I'm an adult. Anyway, let me think the rest of the things, the password or whatever, they won't take me a lot of time. Like they won't. ID. But anyway, thank you so much. That's it. That's the video, and I'm calling it a day. Subscribe, comment, like, and okay, you comment and you tell me what you thought about this story of mine, because I suffered. Nitaga nagulayo chips and something like liver to eat now. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye. That's how I say bye bye. Bye.